Have you ever gone to bed feeling like your day was fulfilled? Have you ever gone through a day and then you're so excited at the end of it? For me, 2015 was when I learned how to go to bed happy. And that's what I'll be reflecting on today. So I learned this by two major things that happened in 2015. The first was in the month of May. I drew a challenge. Actually, I started publicizing this in April. So I drew a challenge for people to make people happy, basically. We called it 50 Happy People at the time. And the idea was basically that for the month of May, from the 1st to the 31st, we want to be intentional about making people happy, putting a smile on someone's face, going out of your way to help someone, going out of your way to pray for someone, going out of your way to appreciate someone, going out of your way to play with someone or to say yes to someone. Actually, we came up with an acronym for the happy from that perspective. Help, appreciate, pray, play, and say yes. So we came together on a group and just decided to do that. And every single day, reading the stories of what people have done, common things that you would normally do, but now because you're being intentional, you're getting to do them. Because these are things that every single day we have the opportunities to do them, but maybe because we're so busy, because we've got some deadlines, because you're just busy and doing life, we don't get to do these things. And so at the end of the day, we've gone through a busy day, but we go to bed tired and worn out, when we could have gone through that same busy day and go to bed fulfilled and refreshed, because you just took some few opportunities that God threw your way to make someone happy and you maximized them, and it makes a whole lot of difference. So that's one major lesson I learned. The other dimension to that came later on in the year, about a few months later, in July actually, when God was ministering to my heart that He wants me to start being a little bit intentional with the teenage girls and guys around me at the time, pouring myself into them. So there were a number of young adults in my church in Nigeria at the time that I already had an existing relationship with them. I was already like following them up. But God wanted me to take that to another level. I didn't know what that would look like. So I was skeptical in the beginning. I was resistant. I was reluctant to do that because I felt I don't even have anything that much to pour into them. But eventually I yielded, and I discovered that the more we stayed together, we created a platform for that. It's now something that keeps growing by the day. But the more we engage each other on that platform, and the more I am able to open up my life as a book. My wife joined me on in that when we got married, and we started doing that together, just reflecting on the immediate past day and sharing something that we learned from it. And so it's not something theoretical. It's basically, this is what happened yesterday. This is what happened when I was in the bus. This is what happened when I was in class. This is what happened when I was playing with my son. I mean, just normal, regular life issues. And then drawing out the lessons from that, from our failures, from our successes, from our pains, from our pressure and pleasure, and even from our prayer points, basically. Just doing life from that perspective and turning our lives into a book for other people to read. And I discovered that ever since that journey began, I've known what fulfillment feels like. Every single day, they're just answering someone's question, being able to even be asked the question, knowing that, oh, because you've said something about this, you've journeyed through this path in life before, I'm going through the same thing, I'm wrestling with the same thing, can you help me? You know, just this kind of stuff, it gladdens my heart, it brings sincere joy to my heart, and it makes me feel fulfilled. I go to bed feeling like today has been worth it, because I have helped someone. And that's why we are here, innit? That's the purpose of life, innit? To give God the glory. And we give Him the glory by making the people He created happy. In helping them, we are in a sense amplifying the life of God, the image of God. When someone is happy, there is no, you don't get closer to God than that in a manner of speaking. You don't get to express the God life more than that, even if the person is an unbeliever, but you've put a smile on that person's face. It's how we are made to live. We're not made to be morose. We're not made to be sorrowful. God didn't create humanity to suffer or to be in pain. But when you help, you're bringing out the life of God in the people that you are helping. So those two things stood out really well for me in 2015. Tomorrow, I'll reflect on 2016 together with my wife, because that's when we got married. And we're going to zoom in again on relationship and see what that looks like for both of us. See you then. God bless you. Bye.